I didn't expect Doflamingo's flashback to be this impactful. Because, goddamn, dude, it was actually... The way it was done was unique for One Piece, because although I liked Law's flashback, I really did. I thought it was really emotional. It could be related to, you know, Nico Robin's flashback, but with this, it's something we have not seen before, and that was cool. Just the development of Doflamingo, seeing how he's a sociopath now, a psychopath, and we see how this all stems back to when he was a wee little lad. And in the beginning, when I was reading the chapter, I kind of misinterpreted, by the way, live reaction, right here. I thought they were being executed, but it turns out they were just being tortured, but then again, it's not like they're gonna let go of their torture, they're gonna kill them eventually, so how they escape that predicament, we'll see. And this chapter basically sums up the tragedy of Doflamingo's life. How, you know, his father, he threw away their status to become, you know, just wanted to live as a regular person. You know, they gave him the essentials to live above average essentials, and then that's it. Doflamingo, he's a kid, so he's just adjusting. Well, he never adjusted. That's the thing. He was used to people kissing his dick, having slaves serve him left and right, and he didn't get that. And in the end, you know, the people, they hate the Celestial Dragons. They're stuck-up, egotistical pricks. So with this, they're even deeper shit, because their house gets burned down. And with this, they're surviving off garbage and bugs. They're living in a shack. It really sucks, because Doflamingo, this once proud celestial dragon, now has to live the life of a commoner. And of course, I'm not justifying it, no freaking way, because the celestial dragons, they view themselves as gods, and Doflamingo, he believes the same thing. But I'm just saying, it's a drastic change of what he was doing way back when. And with this, we see that, yes, Doflamingo's mom, she succumbs to disease, which does suck, because, yeah, I don't want to say it's the dad's fault. It really wasn't, because he just wanted to live his life as a regular person and just throw away all his status and whatnot. I'm not saying that in a negative connotation. And it sucks, because what really hit me was his father calling Marine Joe again, telling them, you know, how he was too naive, too simple-minded with this choice, how, like, they couldn't just take the mother and, you know, the two kids, but then whoever's talking, be it another celestial dragon or the world government itself, said, you're the one who made this choice, so stay there, you filthy human. And that hit me like, whoa. The world government does not give a flying fuck. Neither do the celestial dragons. We know this. And it's so fucked up, and it's just greater setup for the future. And with this, they're literally about to just get killed. Well, this is before their torture. And how his father is just pleading, like, let my children go, but no one's gonna listen because they're celestial dragons. And Doflamingo, he said himself that, Dad, you're the one who brought this predicament. Like, you know, this is, even though it wasn't really the dad's fault, his actions did lead to them, you know, led to their family unit just crashing down. So that stinks, it really does. Then again, it makes you feel bad for me, it makes me feel bad for Doflamingo. Even though he's a prick, it does make me feel a bit bad for him, it really does. But still, we have to take into an account that the people know that the Celestial Dragons are dicks. Us as viewers know that the Celestial Dragons are dicks. And, yeah, but we don't know what the Don Quixote family did in the past. So, I mean, it just stinks. It really does. And so that's pretty much of the flashback. It basically develops further on out. It basically develops Doflamingo's personality, what he's gone through, and I thought it was a great flashback. And now going further into the episode, Corazon actually chapter Corazon actually covered for Law, which I thought was actually pretty damn cool. And it's basically Law. It's a 2-year time skip within a flashback. How Law, he's just learning the ropes, getting used to everything. And Doflamingo himself stated that he runs the underground business. Of course, we know this in the underworld. And he stated maybe the devil fruit could cure Law. Corazon, he probably has the Opie no Mi. I'm not sure, but he's definitely immortal. I mean, the dude got stabbed through the heart, and he was bandaging it up like it was no problem. And I'm like, dude, you gotta stop right now. You gotta stop. Okay. So again, it's basically Law just learning the ropes, and I can tell. I say this in the live reaction that with the panels that we got with Law, the anime, they're gonna add like filler stories to it, which would actually be kind of cool as long as it doesn't fill up a whole episode. Like if it's episode filler panels, then fuck you, Toei. Okay, shocking reveal in this chapter, which I honestly, I care. With me, I don't know. Wait, because I'm trying to think, do I care more about the Doflamingo flashback or the fact that Law is revealed as D? With me, I was shocked. Like, I didn't. Although the last part of the chapter, it brings interesting setup, I did like the Doflamingo stuff the best. I think that's what made the chapter. Well, along with the reveal, but that's just what I like the best. But with Law being revealed as D, goddamn, I've heard people talk about this so much for the longest time, ever since I caught up to One Piece, that, maybe Law has a D in his name. Maybe it's Trafalgar D Law. I'm like, no, come on. There's no way Law can be a D. Yeah, fuck it. Be a D. Okay. There's no way he can have a D in his name. There's no way he can have the will of the D. And this chapter, I was so fucking... I was awestruck. I was like, wait, is it like a D... like Wata, like a Dottle or something? Because I was like, no way, no freaking way, will of the D. And they clarify in this chapter that D... yeah, Law has the will of the D. So, if people are saying that this explains how Law has been able to survive, I'm like, no freaking way. That's ridiculous, dude. But anyway, Law. I remember, before I get into the Corazon stuff, at the end of the chapter, Law, I remember when he was fighting Doflamingo, and he said to Doflamingo that the D will just cause chaos or cause havoc, bring a storm. And we essentially thought that he was referring to Luffy in the Whitebeard War. But no. Oh no. Doflamingo, it seems that he has a personal grudge against people with the will of the D. Maybe. Then again, it could be the fact that maybe the people with the name of D can't associate themselves with celestial dragons, or else they'll be in deep shit, because the will of the D, we still don't know shit about it, and it's definitely not going to be revealed in this chapter. I mean, like, no, like, seriously? No. But we may get little hints of it, but the will of the D, it had something to do with that ancient kingdom way back when, and if they were cooperating or coordinating with the celestial dragon Doflamingo, then it would not look good. So maybe it's that, but maybe Doflamingo has a personal grudge against people who bear the name of D, because after Law said that, Doflamingo looked pissed. He was like, and it's like, so again, it's either Doflamingo has a personal grudge against people with the name of D, or maybe it's just that the people with the will of the D and celestial dragons can't cooperate with one another, because the world government, because they hate the will of the D. We don't know why, but they're trying to cover all this shit up. So that's that. Great chapter, in all honesty. Really great flashback. I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, we'll see what happens with Corazon and Law next chapter. I'd say the flashback is going to be like 2 more chapters, in all honesty. And maybe Doflamingo will kill Corazon, you know, feeling like, oh, you betrayed me, something like that, you covered up that Law has the name of D or something. Who knows? Maybe Doflamingo will try to kill Law, and then Corazon will step in the way, and that'll be that. So, overall, great flashback so far. I'm really loving it. And I really can't wait till the next chapter. And see you guys later. Stay classy.